Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be putting a person in this box. Yeah, we're just going to be drawing a little mannequin today, and we're going to put it in this little box that I made. Why? Because we're going to try painting, and the box canvas was the one that I chose. Alright, cool. We're going to start with a line of where we're going to put the person in, like, how they're going to be shaped. Kind of like that. That might not look right, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and just get a little weird little mannequin in first, then we'll try to get a little more detailed one. Because, well, we need a little more detailed one, but first we should get a less detailed one. And I don't plan on adding any character details to it, but I may add actual details to the drawing. It just depends on how long this little mannequin actually takes me. Because if it takes me a long time, I'm just going to leave it here because I'm going to want to add the detail, obviously, on that canvas and not spend a ton of time adding it on here just for it to not look the same and be annoying. Alright. This might not be, the best way to do this, because now that I think of it, the legs aren't stretched out as much as they could be. What if the body's not stretched down as much as it could be. What if we turn the body a little bit more, add this right here instead, so it's like this. The arm's right here, so obviously the arm will go down to the side, which will be about here, and then it will go like this. Right here, and then there will be a shitty hand, which actually, because of what character this is going to be, which by the way, this is going to be Miku, yeah, I might not draw the hands, might put her little sleeves that she's got, I don't have my bracelets on, put them over her hands. I don't know. That has not been decided yet. And if you don't know who Miku is, I'm not explaining it. Look it up if you want to know. I'm not drawing her at the moment. I'm just doing a pose, so I'm not going to bother explaining. Actually, I'll probably have her looking at this way a little bit, not sideways, but that's fine. This pose is really weird. I don't like how I'm doing this. I don't know what I'm doing exactly. No, I do know one thing that I'm doing. Slightly regretting choosing this pose. It also doesn't help that the reference that I'm using is in a box that's like this. It's like this, so the person doesn't have as much room. But I want to squeeze this person into the actual square because this canvas is a square. Also, pay no mind to it being full of stuff. I'm pretty sure I said that, but you can just put white paint. I don't remember what paint it is, but it's white paint. Gesso, that's what it's called. You just put gesso on it. And then it's gone. Alright, and then the hand. Yep, that's what a hand looks like. This was supposed to be the hand. Alright, yep, okay. They're kind of not squeezed tight enough into the box. That's what it is. I feel like I need to raise this bottom up. But then I would need to leave some blank space in the canvas, and I don't want to do that. This would have been easier if I was using one of those just rectangular canvases, because then I would have just done like a Spotify thingy where it's got the play and the fast forward and then the name, because that's cool. Also, I explained that very well. No, the foot needs to be right here. So, foot here. That's the back of the foot. Or this is the back of the foot, so like this. And then what am I doing? What am I even doing? I think I'm gonna erase this entire thing and start over a little bit, try again. Because I'm not liking what this is looking like. Not at all. It looks fine, I guess. No, I don't like it. No, I don't like it. No. You gotta start over. Even though doing this barely even erases anything. Alright, let's go ahead and just start over. Let's make sure we even started this video. Yep, how long's it been? That took me 6 minutes. 6 minutes, and I'm erasing all of it and starting over. Alright. So how are we gonna want to do this then? I should have thought this through more. I didn't. I just kind of thought, I can make this work. Clearly, I'm not making it work in the way that I want it to work. I wanted her torso, or this isn't her torso, her like butt to be right here in the middle. So then her legs come over here. And then I wanted her knee to reach the edge. But with the angle that I'm doing this at, that wouldn't reach the edge. You may say, move that then. But then the body is in the wrong place. I might just honestly go for a different position at this point. I am just smudging this because I haven't... yeah, sure, that's fine. That stuff can all be erased with a bigger eraser. I just don't feel like doing it at the moment. Okay, I probably should, actually. Okay, apparently it can't be erased with a bigger eraser. Those smudges are there to stay then. Okay, I don't like that. What are we gonna do then? If this pose isn't gonna work, I already decided this pose. Am I supposed to pause and choose another pose? No. We're gonna figure something out. What are we gonna do? There's another pose. Like right under this one. I'm just on Pinterest, so if you're ever been on Pinterest on a computer, you know the other pictures show up right there. So I'm gonna just use that pose. What's this pose, you may ask? I honestly don't know, but the person is sitting there and using a pencil in a box. So we're gonna do that. Or not a pencil, reading a book. They do have a pencil. That's a piece of paper. I'm very good at talking right now. Alright, trying to get a little mannequin, you know, so we can... This little pelvis area, I can never draw correctly from any perspective except for just straight ahead. And I think it's because I genuinely don't understand how the hell I'm supposed to angle it from any angle besides straight ahead. You may say, oh, but then you should learn, Weston. Oh, no. That sounds like too much work. I'm just going to keep drawing hands. Why practice anatomy when I could just draw hands? Over and over again, just hands. What everyone hates drawing. this should be bigger. I'm gonna have drawn like 90% hands in all my drawings. Just gonna be 90% hands. Alright, then this leg actually goes from knee here out to here. You know, I could like plan this stuff out again with the little freaking thingies, but you know, that's too much work. Alright, so the foot goes right here. It doesn't need to be that wide, but you know, whatever, she can have a wide foot, that's fine. Alright, yep, that's fine. Doesn't this look amazing? I think it looks fine. It's not terrible. It's not amazing. Alright. Oh, no. I think it's going to look wrong if I put it down here, though. I'm going to have to shrink her, but I don't want to shrink her because then she's smaller and then doesn't take up the whole room of the thing. But that's fine. That's something we can deal with when we do it on the canvas, right? That's what I'm going to say. I might not even actually draw this on the canvas, so I don't know why I'm taking this or doing this like, oh, this is absolutely going on the canvas no matter what. It's maybe going on the canvas. I still don't even know what I actually want to draw or paint. I also have no idea how to paint. I've painted like once in my life. Oh yeah, big ass face. Big ass head. Yeah, that's exactly the type of neck I wanted too. I don't know why I continued doing the neck like that. Alright, this pose looks incredibly bad. Alright, there we go. The paper goes right here. And then the hand should actually be being shown, but it's not, so we're just going to add a little pencil here. And then the other hand can be right here, holding the paper, and then there we go. There's wonderful Miku. Isn't it wonderful? It's perfectly, completely, and always correct. Those are all the words that I meant to say there. Yeah, you know, I don't think I'm going to use this. But I am going to erase this and turn this into something a little better, at least. Or I'm going to try to. Because I can't just, like, be like, alright, done, pose over, or pose is done, video's done. Nah, this looks bad. I can't just leave this here for the end of the video. That's against the rules. There are no rules in this, but I'm going to say it's against the rules. Because leaving it like this would be stupid. We can't just leave it looking that bad. Maybe we could try to draw Miku. Like, add the Miku hair. Make it actually be Miku. I don't actually remember what her hair looks like fully. I know it's got that little bit in the center. I think it's something kind of like this, because I know it's got the other two bits. I could be wrong, doing her hair wrong here. Hope I'm not, but I could be. Alright, and obviously she's got two big old pigtails, which, duh. Alright, let's go ahead and try to get her head to be a little more round. Does she have a little, like, separation at the top of her head? I don't know. I'm gonna say no. I don't know what I'm doing, just trying to add a little more detail to the hair. But she's got the little, like, box thingies, right? Like her little box, hair clip things. I don't know if these are actually clips or not, but there we go. And then the hair. I don't remember exactly how these are. I think they just go straight down. Alright. I think these just go straight down, so I think we're like good after this. Alright, should we put the hair in front of her or behind her? I think we're gonna do the behind her because that's just a little easier. Now is the time where we draw Miku from memory. This is gonna turn out well. I might end up looking a picture up of her if I can't remember, like, important parts of her costume, but at the moment we're gonna not look we're not gonna look anything up, but we might have to, because I don't remember what she actually looks like fully. It's Miku, trust me. Trust me. We should probably add the other pigtail, right? I just did remember she's got 2 of them, and I only drew 1. Well, I don't think that's the exact, correct perspective, but that's fine. We'll just pretend like it is, because who gives a single shit? I do. I gives a shit. Alright, how should this one be? Well, if this one is like that, this one should also be like this. Alright. There it is, and then we've got little Miku hairs coming out of the thing. And how far down does it go? We're gonna bring it all the way down to her knees, because I'm pretty sure it goes like all the way down to her fucking sides, so it going down to her knees is gonna be completely fine. We could probably continue it further, but I'm not going to, because that's like a lot of work. Alright. There we go, there's Miku. I don't remember what her eyes look like or anything like on her face. That's why I did just do a little like that for her face. I don't know what her facial features look like. I'm not 100% sure if this collar is correct. I'm pretty sure it's relatively correct. Now, she's got a tie. We'll go ahead and add this pencil in right now just so we can add the tie in. I think it's just like a straight one, right? It doesn't get big. Does it get bigger? I have no idea. I have no idea. Alright, now what? What does the rest of her thingy look like? Does she have sleeves? She doesn't have sleeves, right? There's no sleeves. We're not gonna give her sleeves. She has numbers on her shoulders. What numbers is it? Is it 001? I think it's 001. Alright. I did just realize I put her shoulder here in the sketch thing, and then I put her shoulder up here. That wasn't intentional. That was a whoopsies. Alright. So let's go ahead and try to make this look a little skinnier and like daintier, kind of. Alright, like skinnier arms. Alright, there's Miku, and his shoulder's kind of freaking really big, but you know, that's fine. Alright, is there like anything else special about her costume? She's got things on her arms and her legs. I remember that. Does it connect to her costume? I actually don't know. I got no clue if it connects to her costume, but these get longer the farther out they actually are. So this should actually kind of be like this a little bit. Where's the tiny eraser? Because this is actually like fabric bunching up. There we go. And there we go. And we'll just go like this. It's going to be painted, so I'm not worried about coloring anything in or like hatching it right now. I can decide all that stuff when I paint it. Still no clue on how to paint things, though. We'll go ahead and just add a couple like little fingers right here. Give her little tiny fingers. Just some itty bitty fingers, because why not? There we go. Now what do we do? Well, I guess we should draw the rest of the body, right? Does she have pants or a skirt? Fuck. She's got like little thigh-high thingies, right? So I'm gonna guess skirt, because pants wouldn't make sense with that, right? That's my guess. I guess we'll go ahead and put it right here. Alright. This is harder than I thought to draw a character from memory. But also, this is a character that I don't really have memorized, so. Do I have any characters memorized? Are there any characters I could draw? I could draw Banana Man without a reference, but that's because I made Banana Man. Could I draw any? I don't think there's actually any fictional characters that I could draw without using a reference. Like, I guess I'm drawing Miku right now without a reference, but like, not confidently without a reference there. Is that better? Because I'm definitely not confident in this looking 100% like Miku right now. Fuck, does she have shoes? I said she had shoes earlier. Oh yeah, she's got boots. Are they part of the tights? I don't think so. We're gonna say they're not, because I don't think they're part of them. But I think they're kind of like shoes. I could be really wrong about this, but I genuinely have no clue. I think it's boots, and I think it's not connected. I think it's not connected. I think it's like, well, the bottom is like boots right here, but it looks like a shoe. Like it's shoe, but looks like boot, if that makes sense. That's what I think. I could be wrong about that, though. This is the part that I'm most unconfident in, though. Because I genuinely have no idea. I can't remember ever actually seeing, like, her shoes. Do they have laces? I don't think they have laces, right? I don't know. I'm gonna give them laces. Maybe they don't, maybe they do, but like shoes have laces. This is gonna be really funny if this is like really far off, but it's also gonna be really awesome if it's like completely spot on, because I'm just a genius and can recall characters from memory. God, I suck at drawing shoes. Alright, on to this one, which this one is from like the front view, which yay. It's gonna look even worse. It should be fine. It's not going to look amazing, but I don't think it'll look terrible. It's just not going to look the best, is what I assume. Alright, here's where the laces are, which we're just going to draw some shitty laces, because I couldn't be bothered to actually put them where they're supposed to go right now. That just doesn't matter. Oh boy, what a wonderful shoe that is. Look at the foot. It looks perfect. Oh wait, why am I trying to use the back of a pencil that is an eraser? Alright, let's go ahead and just actually draw the foot first, and then we can draw the thingy. Alright. So the foot. Left foot is going to be like this. Left foot. So then le boot is going to be like this. Go up a little bit. Go like this. Go like this. Add a little bit of this. Add some of this. Add some of this. And there you go. There's a wonderful boot. Okay, now what? What else does legs look like? Well, I guess I can also get rid of these parts of the paper, since they are not there. Or since you shouldn't be able to see them. Alright, there's a skirt, right? So, how the hell do you draw a skirt when you're sitting on it? I genuinely have no fucking clue. Alright, so then there's her butt right here. Or I guess this is still technically her legs. And then the skirt's right here. But, do it like this, and then we'll go ahead and act like it's still going around. Alright. Go like this. What the fuck is that? That's like not what I meant to do at all. Alright. Where would the skirt actually be? Her clothes are like this, and I remember her shirt does do like a weird thing, right? She's got skinny waist, and then her shirt does weird stuff, and then we can put her side here. This is where her skirt is, which we'll go ahead and put the lines. This skirt doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand it. It makes no sense. Me no understand. Me confusion. 'Tis fine. And then we'll just go ahead and go like this. And this, I wonder how long this video is. I did just realize I've been doing this for quite a long time, haven't I? Alright, there we go. There's Miku from memory. Whoa, my light. I don't know. I guess I gotta go paint that now. Bye.